sort of, because we've been sort of like touching on things just a little bit, and then a lot of Euro Cup, and I had a People's Podcast Wimp. I want to just go a little backwards just to cover all bases.
Mm-hmm.
If Kyrie's healthy, Nets win that series easily, you think?
Yeah, I think so. They couldn't stop them. First of all, KD was too much.
Yeah.
I think that the mismatches they had, the way he can break a defense down, Kyrie just does too much. He's like a master. I actually think the pairing with KD and Kyrie would have been enough. They didn't even need Harden. I feel like they rushed Harden back to just have him on the floor and maybe use him as a decoy. I mean, he was playing point or whatever. He was making plays, but he wasn't healthy. You could tell.
Yeah, they could have taken care of business with Kyrie and Durant.
Easily.
They rushed Harden back because Kyrie's ankle looked all fucked up.
We've been there, though. I've had one like that.
Yeah.
I know you have probably, too, 100%.
Yeah.
I felt his pain. That oof.
Yeah, like the ankle bones.
A break is better. A break is better, they say.
Yeah,
because you're susceptible to keep on spraining it if you sprain it. Like, he'll keep on tweaking that ankle.
Yeah, moving forward, yeah.
If you break it, it's a clean break. You're recovering 6 weeks. You're back to normal.
Isn't that wild that you would prefer to, like, break your ankle than blow out an Achilles?
My doctor told me that. It was like 2014 when I was playing at Maritime. I had a really bad ankle sprain. I was walking around on crutches. I think you might remember. I had one in high school too. But the doctor, he's like, yo, you're probably better off breaking it because now it's this swollen, it being swollen. The healing time is longer. The healing process is more like tedious as opposed to breaking it. You rest or whatever and then you go in your rehab.
And it's a bone as opposed to a ligament.
Exactly.
Yeah, they said the same shit to me when I tore my ACL. They're like, yo, you're better like breaking your kneecap. Which
Imagine.
the pain would have been like more gruesome and more agonizing, but the ligament, it just lingers later on.
Right. Sorry, we got off track with
Nah,
injury.
that's cool. I like that.
But yeah, 100. I think anybody would agree, and I also believe that Well, I was talking to Josh about this. The Suns, we were talking about injuries. The Suns got so lucky with injuries. Not to get off topic, but like they've dodged so many bullets. The Lakers with AD.
Well, I brought up a point a couple pods ago about how last couple of years, I think every team that's won a championship has benefited from an injury of some kind. Mm-hmm. Raptors with Durant and Clay going out. You look at the year that the Warriors beat the Cavs, it was like no Kevin Love, no Kyrie. Right. Deladova played like 33 minutes and then he went to the ER for 3 days.
Yeah.
Dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the Chris Paul with his hamstring against the Warriors.
Houston, when he was on Houston.
They're up 3-2.
When it went Game 7, yeah.
So it just seems like there's always like an injury that kind of propels the team to take advantage. But that's part of the game too. Yeah. I don't like playing that. Like,
what's your best ability?
Availability.
That's right.
For sure.
That's absolutely right.
For sure. I tell this story all the time too, how like when the Giants played in the 2011 Super Bowl, the guy who gives me Giants tickets, shouts to Mr. Gary. I don't know his last name, so that's why I call him Mr. Gary.
Gary V. Gary V.
So he's like, yo, I feel really confident about going into this game. I was like, why? He's like, of the 53-man roster, week 1, 52 are active. I was like, oh. The guy that didn't play was like a backup left guard, like irrelevant.
That's huge, though.
So it's you being out there.
Yeah.
So now the Suns are up 2-0. Both teams are missing a big piece. Chris Paul because of the COVID shit. And then Kawhi with the knee, which at first Shams tweeted like, yo, torn ACL.
Yeah,
he could opt out after this year too, so how does that hurt? Which I think Durant kind of killed that noise of if you're a free agent and you're at that status, that level, I think teams are still going to pay you, bro.
Of course.
Because that $40 million that you paid Durant last year just to rehab, what he did Game 5,
it was all worth it.
You never win that game without him.
100%.
Literally carried the whole team.